6 left each, and Bristow must find the big effort. There's 2 balls. Can we have 3? Yes, we can! 2 25s or a ball for this first game. And there it is. And can he do it again? He can! Oh, what can you say? That is unbelievable.
Phenomenal. What more can you say? 6 bullseyes. I'm talking about trying to get 1. You and Eric have just got 6 consecutive bullseyes there. That must be the ultimate shot in darts, surely.
That, when somebody watches at home, is not luck. That's what you've practiced for 17 years, or 20 years, or even more. That's what the ultimate thing is. That's when it gives you most satisfaction of seeing it happen. You know, and I think that is... I mean, it's great. We can talk about that forever, getting 3 bullseyes. The man at home should be very pleased when he gets his 1. If he manages to, then great. And I'm sure that, you know, he puts enjoyment back into the game.
I think we've covered most aspects of darts now, John, but there is one aspect, one very, very important aspect, which is all part and parcel of the game, which we haven't covered. And this revolves around, A, this piece of equipment, but B, a piece of equipment that I'm much more used to seeing by the side of my dartboard, and that's a chalkboard.
That's right. The basics of scoring are simple. You just subtract the number, but a lot of people can't do it. So what we've found is, over a few years, and the best way to learn a game is to get the chalk, mark on, take the totals away, and then you learn the shots yourself by seeing it on the chalkboard. But what's happened is that we've found not only is chalk a little bit messy and goes all over the carpet or wherever, but now we've got to a stage where a lot of players won't play because they can't subtract. So does that handicap them? Totally. With one of these, which is a new electronic device, of which looks very simple to use, it's very visual, you can see it from the back of a room. All you do to start a game is just press new game, and there we've got a game. It takes the numbers away, like so, they're at the bottom. There goes the totaling, and it's subtracted it for us. The thing is, we have to believe that it's right, because if you can't subtract to start with, you've got to think that must be right anyway. It's a great improvement in the game, and one that I think should be with us for many, many years.
Indeed, simplicity itself, moving into the video age, which we're both certain that that's in the future, of course, but this particular video display here, I notice you've still retained the whole game in view all the time.
That's right, and that will go down all the way like that. As you take the scores off, that will keep taking either side for either player and come right down to the finishing double. It will actually tell you what you want.
Yeah, but in a competitive match, that is very, very important that the scores are all on display at a given time, either by chalk or by one of these new electronic devices, as you call them.
Of course, but don't forget, choose what that says you want at the end. It's still up to those 3 darts, all that practice, that you get it. Else that will go on and on and on forever, and you will never get a double on it. It's as simple as that, really.
Fine, John. Now, the ultimate question, supposing I'm losing, is there any way that I can use this magic word that's creeping in now into a lot of sports? It's not sportsmanship, it's gamesmanship. How can I, in many ways, try to defeat my opponent by a little bit of jiggery-pokery?
Yes, you can bang your darts together, you can click a cigarette lighter, stamp your feet, shout at the crowd so they boo. You can do anything to put someone off.
Slow a player down, fasten the player up, even.
No, that's not gamesmanship at all.
That's not considered gamesmanship?
No, I would say that playing your own game to your own speed, within reason, if you're going to take 5 minutes to throw, then yes, I think you're breaking all rules that come into being a sportsman. Not rules that are laid down, but rules that come into your own circle of darts people that say, no, that is against what we're trying to do. But you can play your own game. If someone throws fast, that's not your fault, is it? In 1983, we played the British Gold Cup final, which involved myself and Richie Gardner, a Surrey and England player in the final. We've got a little bit of a clipping of that film just to show you the difference between someone throwing fast and then someone playing his own style that comes right back into the game. That is not gamesmanship. Let's just take a look at it.
Now, some guys, if you're interested in tactics, would slow the game down. Alan Evans would try to slow this lad down, I reckon. But Lowe just The usual grind. He wants to throw. He's gone a double top. What a shot out! Brilliant! Well, his mate Mick takes him round in a Rolls Royce. They're going to go around in the state coach if he keeps this up. And homing in on that like a Nike missile.
140.
Well, he's been finishing brilliant. Yes, it's on now, the 156 shot.
100. John, you require 116.
Possible with the 3 darts. Got the 60. Brilliant. Match point with 2 darts. Double top for the British Gold Cup.
Shot!
A new star came like at Bethlehem. Richie Gardner for John Lowe of Derbyshire.
Well, Phil, I'm sure that you could see there that I managed to get back into that game after being a set down, with Richie throwing them like, actually letting them go faster than before his third one was hit the board, he'd fixed them out more or less. You know, I slowed it down a little bit, played my style, got back into the game and took the arrows. Took the winning double, took the cup and took the money.
Yeah, but do you think, in fact, you playing your own normal game, do you think it, in fact, affected Richie in the end?
Of course, yes, because he throws extremely fast, and I'm sure he slowed down his own game. If he could have carried on throwing at a lightning pace, which he was doing, the thing could have been over in 3 minutes for television, I think. They wouldn't have got a programme. We've got one thing in our side today, one advantage. We can ask the man himself. We've got with us the Surrey and England player, Richie Gardner. Let's talk to him about it.
Yeah, come in, Rich.
All right, Richie.
Hi, John.
Nice to see you, Richie.
How's the darts going? Are they coming along?
Very well, thank you. Yeah.
I think you'll agree that was a classic final. It was a pity somebody had to lose.
Yes, it was a shame, yeah. Especially on my point of view.
The thing what we're trying to get over to the people at home is that can a player throw him very, very fast, but a player off very slow, and vice versa? Is it classed as gamesmanship by either side?
I think that clip showed exactly what you're talking about. You was throwing much faster in the first set, and I was in command in the first set, where you was throwing a lot slower in the second set and third, and consequently made me throw slower, and you eventually won out the winner.
That's right. If I'd have carried on playing as fast as I was in the first one, I'd have been out of the game 2-0.
That's quite right.
And fortunately for me, it worked the other way around, and I got back in.
That's right. That's exactly.
Well, thanks a lot, Richie. We'll see you later on. I'm sure we will, because we've got a little something in store. We're going to see you throw a few darts. I'm sure we are. And I think, Phil, I mean, you've really...
Excellent.
Really done it right. I mean, I'm sure we've learnt you all we can. I think now I think your best
Well,
bet's
what
to
I'm
get
gonna
off
do-
down your pub and...
Absolutely. What I'm going to do now, John, is take all the advice you've given me. I hope that I've got an advantage over my next opponent, and hopefully my next opponent will be you in the final of the World Champion, something like that.
Great.
Thanks
I
very
hope
much
you do
indeed
well.
for all your help, John.
See
Thanks.
you later, Richie.
Thanks, Phil.
Take care, Richie.
Thanks,
And before we all sort of finish off, we've got a little bit of something that could whet your appetite for a future thing, what we're going to do. We're going to put a series of games, we're going to put all together what we've done today, all the learning of darts, everything that we hope can make a champion. I'm going to put that together in a series of games that we play a pentathlon. This will last for 90 minutes, and it'll be your chance to play against me. I'll tell you how it works. It'll be I'll throw 3 darts, and then there'll be a pause in the tape, which will give you a chance to throw your 3, and so on, right down to the finish of the game. If you get to the double, if it's a 5-1 game before I do and finish, then you'll be the champion. This will go on over a series of round the board on doubles, how quick you can get 15 bullseyes, halve it, Shanghai, leave it, and any other game that we can fit in that make up the modern game of darts. To whet your appetite for this, and I'm sure that you'll enjoy this, now's your chance to pitch your hand against Richie Gardner, the England and Surrey player, over a game of 5-1. To put into practice what we've done today, we're going to let you play 5-1 with a difference. It's got to be your pub game, double start, double finish. I wish you the best of luck, and I hope that you'll next time play against me.